Today we're going to try Himi Jelly Gouache. This is my first time trying this out, and maybe you've been thinking about getting yourself some. So let's open the box and see what this is all about. So this is very heavy, actually. Um, I don't know, it weighs a good 2 pound, I don't know. It's definitely heavy. Um, It comes in this nice case. You open it up. I think it's cute how it says, "Hi, it's gouache, 24 colors." So then you open it up, and the um, inside is a palette. You can actually put your palette inside of this, like this. That's so cool. And then you have your colors. So here's your 24 colors: burnt umber, Prussian blue, jade green, lemon yellow, I don't know how to say that one, Ponceau, sky blue, black, nude, rose, ochre, acid blue, and so on. So we're going to actually try this today. I'm going to show you, and I get to see how these colors work. It comes with these 3 nice brushes. Wow, these are gorgeous. I got all my brushes here, but I guess we can try one of these out. So let's try one out. That's so nice. I love the packaging, actually. It's so pretty. There's a bird person on there. Oh, that's cool. We've got a number 6, a number 4, and a number 8 that came with it. Ooh, I like all of them. They're really soft. Then you have all of these with a tray to keep you could put water in there if you're carrying it. I've got my water bucket right here, so I'll be using that. But what I'm going to do is pause and open all of these up, and then I'm going to demonstrate how the colors look. I'll be using the palette a little bit and putting it on some paper. So let's give that a shot. I'm back, and it took me a while to take all those little caps off, but now that they're off, you can see what the paints look like. Oh, and I'm SK, the ADD art lady. Welcome to my studio, and I'm so excited to be trying these. These are gloriously messy, just the way I like it. So I noticed that some of these paints they have a little bit of separation going on. So I'm going to mix them up a little bit. And just for the sake of demonstration, which I never really do, I'm just going to show you what I would do if I weren't demonstrating and I was just sitting here in my studio and opening this up. It's just more fun to share it with you. So let me know what colors you think are your favorites so far. I have rearranged the colors. They had them kind of mixed up across here. This was how it was set up. You can choose to keep it like this if you want to remember which one's which. But frankly, I don't really care the name of the color. I'm more interested in how the color looks. So I rearranged it with blues together, reds and oranges, yellows, browns, or some people would say earth tones, greens, purple, and then I always like to have my black and white together. So that way I know where they are and they're easier to mix that way. And of course, I have an apron on because I love making a mess in the studio. So if you are considering getting this set, I would recommend that you wear, you know, a an apron and be in a place that you don't mind getting messy, because that's the fun of it as far as I'm concerned. Oh, wow. Okay, so I didn't mix any water or anything with it. I can see that right away it's nice and thick, definitely a flat color like gouache is supposed to be. Thins out really quickly, so it turns into a dry brush technique, and you can see how thick it is. But I can see right away that I will be definitely mixing the rest of these with a little water on my brush, because that just will make it smoother and easier to play with. So that is, let's see, lilac? Is that what they called it? Pale purple. All right. I'm just going to do a different brush for each one, but I'm going to dip it in water first before, yeah, some of them are a little more dry than others. So, ooh, gushy. I love it. So gushy. Yeah. Wow. Okay, that's beautiful. So thick. So I'm going to start with this purple like this. Kind of wipe it off, because I got so much. I always mix with my brushes, so it gets kind of messy. So you can use a stir stick, mixing knife, whatever you want. I just like using my brushes. Let's try the black. Ooh, black. It's really nice and moist. Fun. I love it. Okay. White. Let's see how it looks on the white. Oh yeah, it's separated a little bit. I got these off of, I think it was Amazon. But I'm pretty sure you can get these anywhere. And the brand is called Himi, Himi, and it's also Hi, It's Me. It's short for Hi, It's Me. Oh yeah, it's nice and thick. Beautiful color. Wow. I'm going to put a little white here, since I've got all this extra. Ooh, still kind of separated. Yeah. So I'm going to put a little more white there and mix some other color into it. So let's try, let's see. Let's try this cobalt blue. Oh, it's almost black. It looks almost black on here. That's why I want to separate the black right away, so I know where my black is. Because you use black on occasion. I don't use black as much as I use white. So there's, yeah, it almost looks black. So let's mix some white. Ooh, look at that. Oh yeah, you can do some ocean waves. Oh, that's pretty. So it's actually more of a gray blue than I was expecting it to be. Yeah, that's really beautiful. And these are really sticky paints, like jelly. It's much stickier than I was expecting, and much thicker than I was expecting. Okay, let's try. Let's see what we got here. I want to try this pink. Yeah, really pretty. One of my favorite colors is pink. But then again, I like all colors. Pink is probably the one that ends up in most of my paintings, though, every single time. Ooh, this is a pretty color. Let's see. I can make a little flower. I just like seeing how the colors mix. And I'm just using index cards, just plain index cards. Whenever I'm testing things, I just like to use basic paper. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. All right, let's see. I'm already mixing my colors in. I always make a mess of my palettes because it's more fun that way than keeping them all perfect and pristine. All right, let's see what we've got next. I want to try this beautiful green. Let's do this. Oh, that's so bold. Oh, I love the way it fans out into a yellow. See that yellow coming out? That is gorgeous. Let's add some orange. Let's try some yellow. Mixing in the yellow. Add some water. Do you have allergies right now? Definitely having some allergy issues. It is springtime here in Oregon. Where are you? Where do you have your studio? I'd like to hear in the comments. What do you like? What kinds of mediums do you like to use? What's your favorite? Acrylic, oil, collage? Okay, we're going to try this blue. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is acid blue, I believe, if I have it correct. It looks almost black on there. I don't know if you can get that nuance, but that is really gorgeous. Okay, let's try this green that is jade green. Oh, look at that blue coming through. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun with these. I'm already having fun. They are really fun to play with. Let's try this light blue. What color have I not tried? Let's try some orange. I really like orange and purple together. So let's add it on here. Oh, nice. That is just gorgeous. Such a nice, thick orange. Let's try some ochre. What do you think? Would you get this set of colors? Or do you think it's too messy? Do you think it's too thick? Do you have any questions? This is the ochre. Or is it burnt? Yes, it's ochre. This is the ochre color. I'm letting that orange come through. Wow. So that's basically all the colors. There are 24. And I'm going to be adding them into my painting practice in a whole new way. They're definitely different than regular acrylic. They're much flatter and thicker than what I normally use. So I'm going to have a good time just experimenting with how flat, and look at how matte. It's still wet, so you can see the shininess of the wet part, but even that right there that I just painted, it's so flat. Have you seen the artwork and books by Maura Coleman? Coleman, I believe her name is. She did Max the dog, and I believe she uses all gouache in her illustrations, and they're just fantastic. I loved reading those with my daughter. And I haven't done a lot with gouache because I tend to go for acrylics that look more like oils, but I've always wanted to, so that's why I'm trying this set out. You'll have to let me know what you think. I'm really curious if you've used gouache and what you think about it in terms of a comparison with other paints. But man, this is fun stuff. I think you're going to like it if you are interested in kind of a thicker, stickier kind of texture. I think you'll like it. Have fun creating, and thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you next time.